If you play RuneScape 3, at one point you will get into contact with the PVM content that the game has to offer. And maybe you want to start bossing, or you already started bossing and do some of the bosses and you try to learn new ones and you don't know how to really do that. And this is exactly what this video here is for. Because I have a boss in the game, Rs3, that I have never killed before on my main account, and on my Bronzeman journey, where I upload videos here on this YouTube channel, he is the next big step on our grind. So I have to learn him. And I thought that this is now the right point to hop on my main account, do all the quests, and then start learning the boss. And I thought it's a really good idea to take you guys with me on that journey, that you can see how, for example, I act if I want to learn a new boss or I want to learn new content in the game, and what my steps are. And yeah, if you are interested and you like the video, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And now let's kill that fucking Rs3.
I think it's absolutely wild that I am fucking poisoned for 15 hours, man. That's one step done. Whoever designed that mind control shit, it's really annoying and really bad. That was painful and annoying to do, but we have completed it, so we are now ready for the 2 quests and then for the boss. That was a quick and easy one, so yeah, kinda nice. Now 1 quest is left. Okay, I think he looks fucking badass, just standing here on the bridge. I don't know, I think the quest now is only a fight versus him in an easier mode. So this will be our first experience versus that boss, and I'm actually really hyped. Oh damn, I'm hyped. Would be really nice if he is that easy also in a real mode. I'm not sure if he has more mechanics, because I thought the mechanics are really easy to deal with, or if he has just more health and more damage and stuff in not story mode. But I think this should already be kind of the quest done. Let me check. Yeah, that's it. The boss is unlocked now.
After the boss is unlocked, it always depends a little bit on how hard the boss actually is to kill, how I act after this. Often I will look up the boss in the RuneScape wiki, because I think this is always pretty nice, and for example the strategies page is always kinda useful just to read out how the abilities actually work. This time I have already done that way before, when I first had a look at Rs3, and here you can definitely see what mechanics, for example, the boss has itself, but I think it's also kinda confusing, because sometimes I don't really understand when they come and how do I really stop them and all that shenanigans. But especially for a hard boss, it's really cool to first read and look all the abilities at themselves to see how they actually work. And when you have done that, there are plenty of guides to all the bosses in the game, especially for Rs3. There are a lot of guides, and what I always like to do, or the guides that I always like to see, are the one from Ryan, the RS guy. I mean, Prodox and Init, they also make fabulous guides, and I think they are more kinda walkthrough guidey, but I think Ryan just makes a really good job by just explaining everything down to every little bit, I think. And that's why I, for example, this time just watched a little bit of the walkthrough of his guide that he made, so I understand the abilities and I see how he, for example, reacts to them. And after I have done that, I am the type of guy that just likes to hop into the fight and then just learn it by doing it, because I think this is the more fun way. Yeah, sure, I will waste money on dying and stuff, but I think it's the more fun way just to go in, dive in, and try to take down the boss.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I mean, bro, fucking 70 HP before he gets killed by Invoke Death. Damn! But let's go for another one.
Well, that is my first Razia kill completed. It was very, very messy, but hey, we got one, right? And that is the second kill completed, and actually, what is it? I don't know, I made a PB and got some combat achievements done. I think he's not the hardest boss, to be honest, but at the moment I'm really struggling with the damage he deals to me, so I'm fooding or eating a lot. I mean, yeah, food is there to be used and stuff, but I'm really eating a lot at the moment, and I think I have to learn him properly to not use that much food, or I just use, I mean, on my Bronzeman I have the tank armor, but maybe this will be a little bit easier then. But yeah, I will kill him now a few times again, learn him here, and I think I will see you guys when I properly learned him a bit.
Okay, I killed him now, how many times? It's a few times now. Where is that juicy little boy? The Raziel. 12 times to be exact, and yeah, I had a lot of learning. So now I'm in a state where I still need some food, but as you can see, I did with one inventory of food, I did like, I think this is 3 kills, I'm not entirely sure, 3 I think. And as you can see, I need some Sarah flasks and some blue water jellies, which are definitely expensive, so I have to consider if I maybe will, for example, buy cheaper blubbers, because I think I don't need all the healing from them, but I just need some burst healing sometimes and don't want to lose adrenaline, so that's why I have the jellies and the Sarah brews and stuff. But what I want to say is that I'm now at this point where I made a few kills where he did not even proc my sign of life. So I am now at this point where I can say that I now can definitely kill him without having to fear of dying all the time. Sure, he still often procs my sign of life, because I'm still new to the boss, you know. But I have this state now where I feel pretty confident. And this is how it looks after I learned a boss or have a bit of experience on it. Because as you could see in this kill, I even forgot to use my overload when I started it. And oh, what? He fucking respawns. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so he fucking respawned on me. This time I TP out. But as you can see, it's I think about 14 kills now. And I have learned the boss that far that I can now react to what's happening in the boss fight. So for me, a pretty normal process is that when I first start learning a boss, my brain is just completely used to do what I, for example, learned in a guide. And after a few kills, I learn how the boss actually functions. And this is then a point where I can start to really fight him and, for example, react to whatever happens in the boss fight. So I think it's a pretty normal process that you have to do a boss over and over and over again to properly learn him, even if you die a few times, because yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. And there are bosses out there where it's not really worth it to spend so much time with it if you are not having fun, because they, for example, don't make that much money, or you don't need the gear from them, or whatever. But there are also bosses that are really fun. For example, the Sanctum of Rebirth is a boss for me where I had... it took me a lot of time before I could even kill her the first time, and now it's definitely one of my most favorite instances and stuff. So take your time, learn the bosses, and this was kind of this little quick guide on how I do it if I have to learn a new boss.